Hey y'all, it's me, Becky Lee. I'm uploading this video because I want to update you on how COVID-19 has affected my life and how it's going to affect us moving forward. I want to start by introducing myself. I know a lot of you follow me because I maybe beautified someone you know, you like my work, or most importantly, you're some of my amazing clients. And I want to thank you. Your follows, your likes, your comments, they all help my small business and they mean everything to me. So thank you. I want to tell my story. I'm a Puerto Rican stylist from Connecticut, and I've been doing hair for 20 years. And I want you all to know that I absolutely love what I do when I miss it. I want to get back to work, eventually. I may share some things in this video that may upset you or make some of you sad, and I'm sorry. But I want to be honest, and I want to say how I'm feeling about all of this. COVID-19 has been affecting me since the first week of March. My clients had been canceling since then. I have a lot of people in the healthcare field, and since the first week of March, a lot of them were due to visit. Some of them were convalescent home employees, and they have a lot of elderly patients, so they had to cancel because they were already mandated to quarantine, straight from work to home, to keep their patients safe. I understood that. It then trickled down to daycare workers and owners because they had to explain to parents why hours were limited, or parents had to adjust their schedules because it started going to half days, and then eventually schools were closed. I knew we were going to be affected, and I was nervous. I went and found a can of Lysol, got some hand soap. I had masks at home. So I was trying to just stay on top of sanitation. It's always been a priority. I was trying to clean in between the clients that I could get in because I knew we were going to be next. My last day of work was March 17th. It was real quick. We were done before we were even mandated. A lot of my clients had to cancel. It was just happening. We couldn't control it. So I had been feeling it in my pockets early on. Since then, I haven't collected. I don't qualify for unemployment. I haven't received anything. I was really nervous about getting sick because I'm a chronic asthmatic. I've been an asthmatic since I was a little girl, and it hasn't gotten better. It's actually progressively gotten worse. I take 5 medications to keep it under control. Some are steroids, and that makes me have a weak immune system. I catch everything. Any sniffle, any cough, any cold that a client brings in, I end up catching it. I just have a weak immune system. My clients are always like, "Beck, you're always sick. Beck, you catch everything. Beck." I know. I do. And that's why I can't mess around with this right now. I'm also behind on my pneumonia vaccine because I've had pneumonia a few times in my adult life, actually. Every cold that I catch turns to bronchitis, turns to pneumonia. It's just so much worse for someone like me. That's why they say people with asthma should stay home, because the virus, if we catch it, it's worse. So March 17th closed. A week later, my fiance, I am engaged. My fiance, a week later, his job closed. He's an auto mechanic, and they were out of work. So we had a few fun days of quarantine. TikToks, some snacks, some good movies, or catching up on TV, and it ended really quickly. My aunt was infected. She went into the hospital one evening, and within hours she was intubated on a ventilator. It was so quick. She was able to make a few phone calls. She was scared. She told them she was scared she was going to die. She was able to put in a few requests to what she would want for her service. She was never married and never had children. She had a goddaughter who she helped raise, that she loved and always called her daughter. She called her daughter that night. It was late, maybe 2 a.m. Her daughter missed the call, but her daughter now has a voicemail of her telling her to be careful because the virus was serious. My aunt died alone, like many other people out there. My aunt had no one to come say goodbye, no one to hold her hand, no voice to hear, to push her, to fight. And that's sad. And it breaks all of our hearts. My aunt was a woman of faith. My aunt was my godmother. She instilled that faith in me. My aunt deserved a beautiful service, a beautiful funeral. She deserved a wake. There were no calling hours. They had to pick up her body and just bring her straight to a burial. And that burial was streamed online on Facebook. That's how we got to say goodbye to our family member. Yes, I know that the media can lie, or that the media can turn things around. Everyone wants to scream fake news. But these stories aren't fake, they're real. Because we lived it. To this day, I haven't even hugged my grandma or my mom to tell them that I'm sorry for their loss. To hug my mother and let her cry because she lost her baby sister. I haven't. I won't say that I didn't see her because I had to check on her. But I kept a distance and I didn't hug her. That breaks my heart. I haven't left my house to go to any stores or do anything because I can't. I've been blessed. My sisters have been helping me and my fiance. They do the groceries. Whenever they're out, they call to see if I need anything. They pick up my scripts just so that I can stay safe. And it's just really scary because I have to try to stay as safe as I can because I can't risk catching this. The day before my aunt passed, our wedding was canceled. We were due to get married May 9th in Aruba. And they're closed, I believe, till May 31st. I'm not sure it's been extended any further than that. So it's supposed to be not only one of the happiest times of our life, but we should have been on an island on vacation right now. And that also isn't happening. So for many reasons, COVID-19 has put a damper on our lives, and it's made us all sad. A wedding can happen another time, but my aunt isn't coming back. We can't redo her burial. We can't ever hug her or say goodbye. I never want to relive these moments because they were horrible, but it's not a joke and it's what people are going through. I have a lot of healthcare family members, and their advice is to stay home. And they tell us these stories, and the stories they share are heartbreaking, and it's scary. And you can feel however you want, but I know how we feel, and it's sad. So with that being said, I've been home, and I've been trying to find a positive, and I've been trying to help. So the way I help is, I've been sewing. I picked up a new hobby, y'all. And I've been sewing headbands with buttons for all my clients and for people in the hospital. And I did some for firefighters and police officers so that the mask can go on and the headband goes around and it doesn't pull their ear. I'll put it on. I got a big old head and it might look a little tight and crazy. So it's so that their ears don't get cut and it gives them some relief. So I've been making those. And I've been doing that out of leggings. So once I'm done with the legs and the leggings, I've been sieving the top part and trying to take any piece of material that I can. So the top part, I take apart and I use the pieces to make a mask. I bought some type of lining. I bought muslin fabric and 100% cotton, and I've been able to sew some masks. And I've just been trying to keep myself busy and positive, and this is what I've been doing in my free time. No more fun with Calvin. No more home projects that I thought I would be doing because I can't keep my mind off of being sad. But I'm just trying to help people the way that I can, the way that I know how, and some way that's not going to be costly because obviously I'm not making anything. But thank you to everyone who has donated like the materials. I've had people donate tons of leggings and thread, and just any type of financial help has been great because I've been able, like I said, to do a bunch of them. I've done over 100 and I think 20 so far. I have carpal tunnel, so my hands hurt a little bit, but that's what I've been doing with my time to be, you know, productive and just stay positive. And it's just been really sad losing my aunt, canceling my wedding. It's all been really sad. With that being said, I had to make a decision. Our governor wants to open May 20th. And we don't have any PPE. That's why I'm making those to help people. Without the correct PPE, I can't go back to work. If you Google the guidelines, they are very strict. Shields, visors, glasses, possibly N95s hasn't been said yet. Where are we going to get those as stylists? Keep social distance? How? I can't keep 6 feet without touching you. Take temperatures, ask if they've been around anyone with COVID-19. That eliminates all healthcare workers. I can't see you guys. If you are high risk, stay home. That's still me. I have to make the conscious decision to stay home to protect myself so that I don't get sick and so that nothing happens to me as well. And it's scary because I don't want to lose any clients and I don't want any of my clients to get upset. And I know there's some stylists that are ready to go back. And I respect you and I respect that if you're okay with that. And if you're healthy enough to do that, do that. I understand. But for someone like me, I can't. And I also don't think it's safe. And I don't even want my healthy stylist friends to go back and get sick because they have children or maybe husbands that are sick, elderly parents. It's just too dangerous. There's just so much that we have to do. Disposable keeps and towels to cover your face. No talking, no blow drying. The virus can get in your eyes. I mean, it's so intense. It's not even enjoyable. It's not even a treat anymore. It's just not what I signed up for. And again, I love what I do. I love the beauty industry. I love anyone I've met, anyone I've learned from, anyone who has impacted my life. Any girl I fixed an extension for in the bathroom. Girl, I had you. I got your back. I love what I do. And I want to get back to work. I want to beautify all of you. I do. I really do. But I want to do it when we are all safe. I've had clients lie about having the flu and sat in my chair or a stomach bug and I've caught it. I just want to make sure we're all going to be safe and healthy. If I choose to stay home, I also no longer can qualify to even get unemployment if the open date is the 20th. I definitely get no money. It's just a hard decision that I have to make, and I really hope that all of you guys will understand and continue to support me. I also understand if you can't wait for me. I understand. I've been doing some of you for 20 years, some of you for 1 year. You all mean everything to me, and I appreciate you all for supporting me. I love you guys, all of you. I understand if you can or if you can't, but I truly hope you can respect and understand me and my tough decision because I can't put myself at risk. And I definitely can't do it without the proper protection and materials. It's going to cost me so much more to try to get it all. We can't even get our hands on it for the healthcare field. How can we do it for salons? Our salon that I worked at, it also was under construction. They made some changes. I don't even know how we'd even be able to get it all done in the right amount of time with the right things as well. So it's hard, and I'm sorry. And I hope I don't and didn't offend anyone. But I just hope everyone can understand and respect me. So if you have a parent or an elderly client of mine that doesn't have social media, maybe you can share this with them. Help me spread the word, and maybe everyone can understand. And if you're someone who feels the way I feel, please feel free to share this. Maybe they'll understand you by hearing me and maybe hearing my story. Because to me, it's just not safe, and I think we all should be safe. Opening on phase 1 and by May 20th isn't the best choice. I don't want us closed forever, and I want to get back to you. Just not without the right stuff. And this soon. Praying for all of us. And I hope we all get back to each other and to a new normal that we can make it out safely. Bye, y'all. Hope to see you soon.